I'm Jermaine. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing fine. It's been a while since I posted. I'm okay. Just been busy. As I say, we gotta live our lives, not just be alive. That's what a lot of people need to think. We only get one turn at this, so you gotta make it count. So, today I don't know how long I'm gonna go or whatever. Yeah, I'm still on this crappy Chromebook. It's I could go on my phone, but then I get calls or something. And it's just easier this way. I know it's grainy or whatever, but y'all love me, so just put up with it for a little bit, right? All right. Anyway, so I don't know if I'm gonna just go half hour. I might go over. Might go short. I don't know. I just feel I want to be on a talk in a situation. Y'all my therapists, and I'm on my therapy session right now. So, something I've been thinking about, watching a lot. This has been for the past few years, of course. These supporters of the orange one, and how they're willing to just throw away their core beliefs and values to support this hideous person. Now, all politicians are hideous, horrible people. That's Democrats and Republicans. No doubt about it. They all for the money, and we the people don't get anything. But, be honest, y'all people who support that orange guy is going too far. I don't understand why the seditionists were all just put up for treason and beheaded. All of them. That's treason. You're trying to overrun the democracy, the country. We've had a civil war before. Y'all lost. Remember that? And you run around wearing your Dixie flags and all that. And it's like, wait a second. Don't you know that that's traitorous? Those are not. Then you claim to be an American. But you are not trying to be an American with those flags. So anyway, gullibility. How are people so gullible? Why are people so gullible? Is there something you can change? Can you convince them otherwise? Of course, we're not going to just talk about the orange one, because that's just a little drop in the bucket. As a matter of fact, it's just like a mist passing by. It's not even a full drop. I mean, you got religion, you got relationships, you got user agreements, everything. We're all gullible. Now, some of us don't like to think that because we don't see it in that terms. But of course they are. McDonald's. McDonald's used to be, I used to eat McDonald's every single solitary day. No lie. But now they don't have a dollar menu. Sorry. I'm a single father raising 4 children on my own. No help from their mother. Nothing. So yeah, I am going to be frugal. And that dollar menu was helped a lot when we were on the go. And, oh, Daddy, I'm hungry. Can we go? Okay, sure. Now, I got to dig deep in my pockets to try to get something for them. They went extra small on the fries. And they say, oh, well, we'll give you double fries. So you're still giving me a small fry. But people, that's our gullibility. Oh, pacifier. Okay, I'll accept this. No, I want my regular fries for the kids' meals. If I want to get the children a kids' meal, I might want a kids' meal. Okay, I eat 3 fries. So, just to let you know, I am not harping on people and saying like I'm better than anybody or anything. Because trust me, I have been gullible myself. I got duped out of $2,400 by some guy. His name is Edwin Wyatt, YANT Senior. And I had paid him to do work on the house. And I know everybody, oh, you paid, oh, you paid. That's all everybody. Trust me, I know. But for the past 9 years, I have lived in public housing with my children. I feel my children deserve to have a home. A yard we could play in without regulations saying, if I want to put a pool in the back, I can put a pool. If I want to put a trampoline in the back, I can put a back. I can, whatever I want to put on my property, I can do. But when you're living in public housing, nope, you're under their roof. And now with HUD changed the whole no smoking on any facility, come on, that can really affect people who smoke. I fortunately quit. My daughter came down crying one day, and I said, what's wrong? She goes, I don't want you to die from smoking those. I used to smoke cigars, hats off menthol, 100s. And I put it out. And then I just looked at her and said, you know what, here. I gave her the whole pack and the one I put out. I told her, throw those away. I haven't smoked since. It's tobacco. That's my street. I haven't smoked tobacco since. So, that's been about a year now. So it's doable. It depends on what your motivation is. So, this guy, bought this house. 5-bedroom, no neighbors. It's the only house on this block. On this, right here. And it was perfect. I knew it didn't work. What I hadn't noticed in the 9 years I've been in the public housing is that people don't want to work anymore. At one time, I had owned 6 houses. And I had a crew, boom, anything. And crackheads back then could do stuff. I need this house built. They'll build your house from scratch for $20. These new people, they fit it all out, so they can't do nothing because they just, they can't even get in the car without overdosing in the car with the children in the car. So, anyway, going through, been to the Better Business Bureau, everything to get people. So this guy, Edwin, was the 13th guy. An entity, I'll say entity because it was businesses and private people to come. Drew up a contract, got everything going. He started to work. Sweet. Finally, somebody who started to work. Because all these 13 people said, oh, yeah, we want the job. But then they ghosted me. Like, they wouldn't return my calls. They wouldn't call me. They wouldn't like nothing. So, okay. So I found this guy. And he started doing the work. Like, yes, okay, sweet. Finally get it done. Well, I'm not an electrical guy. So, he was putting in outlets, but they're not attached to anything. These outlets right here that's just sitting there, they're not even attached. What? Then he would jump from one job to the other. He'd jump to the drywall. Then he's like, oh, I fixed the ceiling fan. I never told you to touch the ceiling fan because I was throwing that piece of shit out. Excuse my language. I was throwing it out. So why would I care about you taking time from what I paid you to do, whatever? So anyway, he's doing the work, So now it's getting close to Halloween. And he's like, oh yeah. So I seen he was doing the work. I assumed he was doing the work. I didn't plug in on those outlets because I didn't know he was done. So then I was like, you know what? I'm tired of him every day having to come to me. Okay, I need this, I need that. Here's the money. Boop, boop, boop. Get it done. Well, I learned that was a mistake of mine. And I was gullible. And he bounced with my money. He got evicted from where we was living at. Then he found out he was living in a Mission. But then he's not in there anymore either. So, if I can find him, I'm definitely taking him to court. We have a contract. So that $2,400 is going to cost him way more. Breach of contract and other things. So, anyway, I just wanted you to know where I'm coming from. I'm not immune, and I'm not going to look down on him. But I was so overwhelmed with finally getting stuff done for my children. I was so caught up in it that I made the foolish mistake of giving this man money. So, I was going to search him out, but my children and my freedom is worth more than $2,400. Plain and simple. So, when we had this small, I went into him. So when he had me blocked on Facebook while he was posting stuff. So he'll just have to watch out who he might sell to, because people, anyway. So, with that being said, we look at it. Because we want it to be so, we accept it and we overlook stuff. But then there's certain degrees as to where you would, or why you keep doing it. Like, if he come up on my door right now, of course I'm not going to pay him again. You have lost my business forever. So, why, when these other people are duped, but they'll continue, when they're duped, some guy telling them they love them, yeah, he's beating their asses, taking their money and totally controlling their whole lives, why do they go back? The older people who keep getting duped on, these scams, these phone scams and all this. Oh, your warranty. Somebody's taking those warranties, otherwise they wouldn't be calling. So, you stop taking them, they'll stop calling. They're not going to spend money if they're not making money. We also have the industry, McDonald's. As I was saying, I love McDonald's. I used to eat McDonald's every single day. It was also my favorite job. I used to be a manager at McDonald's. Very close was Taco Bell, but in management. But McDonald's was a job. Plus, I got free McDonald's every day too. After I got working there, boo, what? I used to make my Big Macs with a quarter pound of meat, so I have a half pound Big Mac. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, but like now they have the sale 2 for $6. So Big Macs are $3 each. If you do that, right? Are you telling me they're losing money? Of course not. So why can't they afford to be $3 each every day? Why does it have to be the sale? Why does it have to be like what? The McRib used to come out. It used to be 99 cents to $1 for the McRib. Now it's almost the price of a Big Mac, quarter pounder with cheese and stuff. Like, wait a second, what? What's going on here? So, yes, we get duped all the time. And why are we so accepting of it? With some, and not with some we don't realize it. Pacifying. That's the way to do it. Like I said, people complained about the little fry. McDonald's started giving a little red box of fry. That's half the size of a small fry with the kids' meal. I think enough people complain that now they say, oh, well, would you like apple slices? Or would you like Go-Gurt? Or would you like an extra fry? Well, they're McDonald's fries who are not going to get the extra fries. Okay? We already got a cheeseburger and a drink, and we're not going to now go healthy and say, oh, let's get the apple slices because we want that. So don't even come with caramel and dip in it. Wait, what? But anyway, so that's how we are. With everything that these businesses can sell it to us for less, but why when they can sell it for more? Goodwill. Sorry, not sorry. I do not. I love flea markets and thrift stores and stuff. Trust me, I hit the flea market, and man, there's this one called Rogers Flea Market. I love it. But Goodwill, I will not frequent. Yes, all these places get places for donations, but their prices are like brand new. Like I go in and I'm like, wait, what the heck is going on here? I can go to Walmart and buy these exact same things brand new for cheaper. Why is the owner of Goodwill multi-millionaire? offer free stuff. And here, I don't know if in other places, they get free labor from the welfare. If you get a welfare check, welfare will send you to work at Goodwill, which is crazy because they make you work for your check, right? But then in the future, if you get, say, your own child support, and they take that person's income tax, you won't get that. That money will go to welfare. Wait a second. You made them work hours to get a check. Now, you're saying, oh, we still taking your money when you get it back on the... That should be illegal. But people don't see that. And people don't uprise and they don't get upset about that. Especially a lot of, people think welfare is... but it's like anything else. Everything is abused. Look at OPEC. Come on now. There's more go to subsidies for these companies, these oil and gas companies. Look at gas prices, and we still pay them subsidies. But you mad because somebody poor and not able and want to feed their family? It's ridiculous. It's a status thing. Even the lowest, poorest person is going to laugh and crack up, tease a homeless person. When you know how close you are to being that person? When people live in paycheck to paycheck and you get one sniffle, you're done. Now you're behind. You're at these places. Oh, let's do a cash advance to your paycheck. What? Yeah. Why not? So then you got to do it. Now you're stuck. Because when you pay it back, it's $15 or $20 more. So you pay every 100, it's like $15. So if you borrowed 300, you see what I'm saying? It's $45 extra you had to pay. But you was already living paycheck to paycheck. So what you got to do? Oh, I got to take out another loan. And that's all. It's all perpetual. Which I think electricity should be perpetual. There is no reason we should be having electricity bills. You can make it where you start up through the cycle and it feeds the cycle and where it's perpetual. It won't run out. You have to create electricity. That's not true because if I do this static, if I get a balloon, that's electricity. He was flying a kite. He got hit by electricity. You see what I'm saying? It's all in what they can charge us and make us work for. Everybody have a government, where I live, everybody have a government program for utilities and stuff that you can pump if you're low enough income. Not the water department. Like, wait, this ain't even your water. This water comes from the sky. Yeah, you charge an arm and a leg. It's minimum $56 every month. If you never use a drop of water, because they charge you sewage and trash and all that, and it's $56 minimum every month. So, yes, you say, well, you're being duped. It's a providing a service. But yeah, you're still being duped because there's a monopoly. Okay? There's no other water company you can go to. So, well, you're stuck. There's no other cable company. Yeah, you could try to get Dish or DirecTV, all that garbage, but it's garbage. You don't want that. And you got to put stuff on your house to destroy the value of your house. Then it rain, and you not watching nothing. You know? So you have these situations where it's supposed to be illegal to have a monopoly. They broke up Bill Gates with Microsoft. But Microsoft, I know. I was trying to say, did I say it right or not? I don't know. Because you can't have a monopoly. AT&T, Bob Bell. Remember Bob Bell? I I know I'm saying my age. I'm 50. I said I'm like what's her name on Saturday Night Live? I'm 50. Remember that? Oh man, I almost called her Anna Gostmeyer, but please don't be mad at me. No, it's not Molly Shannon. There we go, Molly Shannon. I know you're not Anna Gostmeyer, not even close. But that name just is one of those names, Anna Gostmeyer. But anyway, so then we go to things as far as like nationalities and things. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I'm good. I am not African American. You can call me black if you want, because I'm going to call those Caucasians white. And, well, everybody else, we don't really do color. But if you can be white, I can be black. Calling me a hyphen America or anyone else a hyphen America implies that you are not a full American. You are not all American. I was born in New York City, Harlem Hospital, 140th Street. Okay? I'm a New Yorker. New York is in the United States. I am a United States citizen. So, you say, well, why would they just, because pacifier. Okay, well, you know what, they're getting too much or something. Let's throw them a bone. Let's call them African Americans. They'll be happy with that. And then they take it in, ate it up. Black people eat it up. Oh, my African American history. No, I am American. That's it. Just like maybe if they say they're Euro Americans, then I'll go with you. If you say you're Caucasus American, okay. But anything not white American is a hyphen. What? No, I am just an American. So if you want to call me black, I don't care. Just don't hyphenate it. And that's for sure. People are so easy to accept mediocre things that it makes me sad. America, I wouldn't want to live anywhere else, and that's for true. I don't care why. I read and I watch and I see stuff. I've even tried to give Fox News a try. Woo! I don't know how anybody can sit through any of that. Yikes. That's painful. And we want it to be so badly that we'll see what we want to see. I think that life, as I said earlier, is too short. Our meanings of life should have meaning. Why are we here? No one knows. I don't know. Why do we leave? I don't know. Where do we go? I don't know. And that's another thing. I used to be heavy into church. I used to live in church. Oh my gosh, Greater Bethel Church on Linden Boulevard. Are you crazy? 10th service up on Springfield Boulevard, up on I want to say Freddie Lou. I think it's Freddie Lou. But something happened to me in life that really made me, like, this is what I used to do. I used to come down, and before I go to bed, I'd just open my Bible to a random place, go up to bed. I'm an ordained minister too, just so you know. So this is really crazy. So I go up to bed, wake up in the morning, I come down, I look read the first passage. And I try to incorporate that into my day. That is where I was at. Then something happened to me where I asked, where's my God? Where is this entity that's supposed to protect, to be a shepherd and, keep his flock safe? Why is my life over? Why would a God, loving God, do this? And what I did was I started doing it for myself. I read the Bible myself from the beginning to end. Not just, when you go to church, they go, oh, turn to Ephesians chapter 6, verse 2. And then, no. I said, let me read this myself for my understanding. And I read it. I had to read it again. And again, and guess what? It never changed. But it doesn't make sense. This whole world, everything that existed is mathematically sound. Mathematically sound. So, when something doesn't add up, then one part of that equation is wrong. Excuse me, I sneezed. Ooh, thank you. Part of that equation is wrong. So, if it says, ask and you shall receive, and I pray and do not receive, then it goes, oh, well, it's God's will. Wait, what? So then why would I have to ask for it? If God knows I'm going to get it or not. Another thing is that free will. If your God is omnipotent, the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, it knows everything that's going to happen, it has a design, you, by that definition, cannot have free will. Why? Because if God knows by his design that you're going to do something, you have to do it. Because if you don't, then that God is fallible. That God is not perfect, is not omnipotent. It is a flawed, erred God. So, you can't say, oh, well, God gave us free will to do this, but then say, oh, but God's plan is this. No, you can't have both. You can't have both. Nextly is when you sit and decide. And like I started reading about Emperor Constantine and his committee, and then I read the Dead Sea Scrolls. I started researching so many other things. And that's what led me to understand that, to me, I cannot equate where there can be a God. But that was me. I don't try to convince people they should believe in a God. My children love church. My daughter talking about she see God. She talking about God all the time. But they ask me, I'm honest with them. And I tell them my views. But I don't push my views on them. And just how I had to find there was no God for myself, it's on them to find that if they want to look for that. So, we want to believe that, oh, it wasn't me, I wasn't a horrible person, it was Satan. Satan was the bad one. So, wait, so God just let Satan do that stuff to you? God let children get molested and abused and killed? What? Oh God, you never know God working mysterious way. What kind of mysterious way is that? What are you trying to teach me that child got killed? Yet the people who killed him are running around free and not even in trouble. We're supposed to be God's children. I'm a father. I guarantee you I do everything to make sure my children are safe. So, if God said, nah, I don't care, well, they just gotta come to me. No, you're a deadbeat dad. You are a deadbeat dad. Plain and simple. And people don't realize when you read the Bible, the only one in the Bible, mass destructions and killings and nothing, is God. The evil Satan, when he talked Adam and Eve of eating of the tree of knowledge of good and evil, it's not just a tree of knowledge, it's a tree of knowledge of good and evil. Well, why would God plant the tree of knowledge of good and evil? Why would God create good and evil? Why would it doesn't make sense. Plus, omnipotent. So he put that tree there because he knew they was going to eat of it. Remember? He has to know everything. So he had to know that they was going to eat of that. So now all of humanity, excuse me, my stuffy nose, is doomed because of what two people did that you put there for them to do. You could have simply not put the tree there. Okay? And telling them, oh, you can eat of any tree, but don't eat of that tree. Why? Why bring notice to it? Bring attention to the tree. Because you wanted them to eat of it. Okay? Then you want me to believe that 2 of every animal got in an ark and traveled the world because of the great flood. There's a lot to think. Now, there's good moral stories. Excellent. 10 Commandments would be great for world peace. If everyone implemented those, there would be peace. But, once again, it's all a sham. Why would God need your money? Why would God need 10% of what He gave you? Sound more like a government. The government wants 10% of stuff they didn't give you. They still want 10% or more of taxes. And it'll come out to more than that because you got income tax, you got property tax, you got sales tax, you got inheritance tax, everything is taxed. So, like IRS late, for the past 3 years I've been late on my income tax. So they pay me interest. But guess what? I gotta claim that interest on my next year's tax. Because you didn't do your job correctly. But we're okay with that because we say, oh, well, we go to the H&R Block. And go to back of those places, excuse me, a tax service. Quick to come out here. Oh, yeah, sure. Hey, come on. I'll give you same day cash. What? You waited 12 months for this money. 4 more weeks is not going to kill you. And get all your money. Why pay these people to get your money? Oh, well, I don't know how to file the day. It's free. The IRS rules are you for free. How to file your taxes. And now there's all these apps. I know that TurboTax is having issues, but there's so many different apps and other things else that can help you. But you want to be that income tax rich is what I call it. That's what they want. I'm an income tax rich. I'm going to go get a new car. All the cars. This car is a $300 car. Why is it saying $1,200, $1,500? Because it's income tax time. Oh, this house was been on the market for the whole year for $10,000. Now it's at $18,000. Why is that? Oh, it's income tax time. So we put our trust and people who are only there to deceive us. Hackers. I don't understand a hacker. Why are you going and destroying somebody else's life who did nothing to you just because it's fun? That's some bullshit. Why don't you use it for good? Help the government find people who would do stuff. No. You feel it's okay to make a poor person like me homeless. You know, y'all want to go and breach Yahoo and all this. For what? For absolutely nothing. So when we think of how gullible we are, it's so widespread that is ridiculous. Like I said, I want to run for president so badly. Like I really do. But like I said, it would be almost impossible to find a campaign manager who's willing to roll with me. Because I got some things in the back and it'll come out and it'll be a stormy day. But, even that rule, like you have to raise $5,000 or whatever to even throw your hat in the pool for presidents. Wait, what? Then at the debates, if you haven't gotten so much in donations, I forget the amount right now, you won't get to be in the debates. Wait, what? So I have to make so much money for you to let me speak and put my platform out there to the world? It's all insanity. But we put up with it because we think it solved the problem. We don't care about what other issues might come after. We feel that we solved a problem. Something we wanted was granted to us. These orange people followers, they were able to come out and show how racist they are. They thought they had a free pass. Like, we got Kaepernick kneeling. And people going and standing, with the flag. People I know, I've never seen them stand for the flag, ever. Ever. We watch plenty of football games and stuff at their house. I've never seen them even pause silence for the game. For the national anthem. Never. But now, oh God, what? Because they feel it's an attack on their selves. Because you say Black Lives Matter, they all say, oh, why it gotta be Black Lives? Why can't all lives matter? Why? Because it does. But we have to remind you that Black Lives Matter. And that's where the problem is. It should be inherent that all lives matter. This guy just went and shot up a whole supermarket. Where's he at? He's on trial. Still breathing air. Oh, but this guy had a fake counterfeit bill. Well, let's kill him. Oh, this little boy had a toy gun. I'm going to pull up in less than 1.5 seconds, pull my gun and shoot him. Oh, I'm going to just break in somebody's house and shoot them while they in bed. Nope. We're duped. We're so convinced of stuff that people tell us is right. But you gotta know when your heart is wrong. Listen, I cried the night Hillary lost to the orange one. I cried. And I said, this country is over with. And now the midterms coming up. And they're about to get these Marjorie Taylor Greens, and they are going to get back in power. I'm too dark. I'm going to be way back in the field. I can't be in the house. They want to repeal this abortion. Why is it in your business what someone else does with their body? But say guns, they'll shoot you over trying to take their guns. Yeah. Oh, but in case my country wants... If the country wants you, they will just drop a bomb on you. They're not going to show up on your door and have a shootout with you. They will drop a bomb on your house and move on to the next one. You are not safe. You don't believe me? Ask them in Waco what all the guns they had did for them. Janet Reno said, oh, it's a block party barbecue. Yeah. So, what my point here is, none of us are immune from it. But please think about it. Think it through. And like I said, I'm guilty of this too. I am not playing I'm not the supreme master. No. I've been duped too. Because anyone can happen. But this guy is an idiot. But my emotions, my joy, finally getting out of the projects, finally getting back into my own home. I've always owned my own home since 1998. I bought my first home in 98. And I bought more and more until then. Then life happened and I lost them. Here is the thing when people, I had one girl, she was mad at the tenant for breaking up with her, so she set the house on fire. Like, wait, that's not his house. What the fuck? My ex-wife busted one of my other houses, window door, and I didn't have time to fix it. And so then people, whatever, when there's somebody, I don't know, threw fire, set off fire. Well, it was still good. It was only contained to the kitchen, not even a full kitchen, just a little nook area. But I had a neighbor who is cool with whoever, I don't know. And he called, blah, blah. And they actually tore my house down with no... That's another thing demolition can do here. They can tear your house down, don't even have to give you a notice. So, the point is just, it was the happiness, and I was overjoyed, and I wanted to have the good. I was happy, hoping it was good, but it was bad. So now, I think it through. I'm going to think. I'm going to act, not react. Which means that I'm going to get ahead of the game. I'm not going to give you the chance to dupe me. Because I'm going to tell you this is my terms. If you're not on my terms, then we won't do business. That's in regards. That's not just financially. That's emotionally, physically, and everything. People who call themselves your friends. Are they your friends or are they just your associates? I deal with words. And words are very important. This is why I don't call my children kids. I call them children. And everybody, because it's the norm, I've had people get in arguments with me. One girl, I call my children kids, my kids, and then I said, that's fine. What you call yours is yours. They're yours. You can call them booger, boo, boo, baba, boo. That's up to you. I just asked that you. Well, people use it as both. So then I switched. I said, okay, so can I call you bitch? Ooh. And it was a black girl. So she was, what? Wait a second. People use bitch as an animal, and people use it to refer to a female. So it's okay for you to refer to my child as a kid, a baby goat. But if I flip it and say, can I call you bitch? Now it's a problem. See, people don't understand the power of the words they use. And the reason I don't do that is because of the baby goat, and I don't put my children in an animal's place, even subconsciously. So, I don't know if you got anything out of this. Um, there was more I wanted to say, um, but I'm not gonna run there. I could get talking there. Trust me, I can talk, and y'all be like, "Oh, I'm not gonna watch this video. It's long as heck." You just see my Facebook posts like it be long as hell, like because I be like, I'm one of those who I want you to understand what I'm saying, because people don't have that mental capacity anymore. People are really stupid, and I'm sorry to say it, but it's the truth. People are stupid, gullible, but that's always gonna be gullible. Like I said, Adam and Eve ate the fruit, um, so whatever. They're gonna be gullible. But we need to work on it. We need to work on solutions, not pacifiers, not quick band-aids. We need to nip this in the bud. People, stop clicking links in your Facebook DMs. Because then next thing you know, 5 minutes later, oh, sorry, people, I got a new account because I got hacked. Well, stop clicking. I don't care if it's from your grandma. Do not click on it. Also, when these telemarketers call you, give them their nose. Don't just hang up on them. This is their job. They're just doing their job. They don't know you from Adam. Your name popped up on the screen. Sometimes it don't even pop up till you already answered the phone. I know, I used to do it. I've worked for several places. And sometimes that name pops up, you be like, oh, Mr. Papa Scoopalickers. Well, if you don't know my name, then you don't know me. Bye, click. Okay. Well, the point is, just give them the 3 no's. I answer. I don't hang up on telemarketers. Now, of course, a lot of times, now I don't answer my phone if it's a number I don't know. But if I do have an answer, they go, oh, I'll say no. There's your 3 no's. Go on to your next call. And there you go. It's that simple. But when you call and cussing them out, why you calling me at dinner time? We don't know what time the phone rang, your name popped up. Nobody picked it. Well, when we worked at EBSCO, we used to dial. But then they got an auto dialer. Once you have an auto dialer, there's nothing you can do. I don't know who's calling you at what time and when. So, do these steps to minimize. If you get some message in your Facebook, don't click on them. If you get, your account has been activated, whatever, the email, well, double check. Did it go in your spam folder? Boom. Is this the email that you used that on? Is this a verification email? If it is, check the other email and see if it's there too. It will have a notice on both. Then, don't click on the link inside the email. Go to the actual site. And it'll tell you if it was, look at your login. That's things I can do to tell you. So just be diligent and research. Don't take a moment to research. If it's a good offer, it'll be there after you research it. I want to say thank you for spending this time with me. This was a long one, I know. Always take care. Have fun. You only get one life. So, hi, I'm JERMAINE. Say bye. Check 1, 2.